When you're an apprentice, you give yourself to your master and sacrifice everything that you are as an individual to be kind of broken down and rebuilt. And over the 6 years that I was an apprentice of Mr. Kimura, I think that sacrifice was particularly large because it meant not only sacrificing, personal aspects of myself, but it also compromised my identity in terms of culture and the things that, I valued about being an American. The adversity and the constant mental struggle of questioning and wondering and really not getting the approval that I think all of us as apprentices sought from Mr. Kimura was one of the biggest lessons in terms of learning that you're the only one that's going to be able to prop yourself up over the course of your life and all the things you're going to experience. It was really moving to be back in the garden, and it was really interesting how familial it felt to be back in Mr. Kimura's presence, reconnecting with that relationship that I'd forgotten about. A really refreshing reminder that I'm not alone and that there are a lot of us out there that have experienced the same thing and benefited from Mr. Kimura's tutelage. One of the bigger lessons that I was able to learn too, going back, having had such a long hiatus from seeing Mr. Kimura's work, was to be able to reflect and really recognize how much maturation has continued to help Mr. Kimura's approach to bonsai. I don't know that evolve is the right word because I don't think that it's some linear progressive improvement or upward climb towards a limitless amount of potential to be realized. I think it's more like a road forks, and which direction did he choose to go at that fork? Seeing those trees having changed and shifted and been pulled in directions that I never would have dreamed Mr. Kimura would have gone at, yet again opened the door to a much more expansive understanding of bonsai as an art form and how representative bonsai is of the journey we're all taking as individuals. I always said if I spent every day of the rest of my life with Mr. Kimura, I would continue to learn something new every day. And 5 years later, going back, I felt a lot more mature and emotionally equipped to be able to hear his lessons more as lessons and less as ridicule or disapproval. And that allowed me to see the nuances of his progression as a bonsai practitioner as well. It was really beautiful to experience all of that and have that time with him in his garden again.